Hey guys, this is DJ, and I'm here today to talk about something that really ticked me off, or you can say rubbed me off in the wrong way, in the season 1 content drop for The First Descendant. Um, so before we begin, I just wanted to let you know that this video is not a scripted one. I'm just recording it and just speaking to you, as candid as possible, because I didn't feel like I had to, script a video to make and to convey what I'm feeling right now. So yeah. Um I need to get something off my chest. I'm just like if you could like please watch my stream that I did yesterday. So that will show you why I'm so pissed off and like I usually try to stay positive about this kind of stuff, but yeah, like something that they have done in the game has really rubbed me the wrong way. So okay, without just rounding in circles, let me get straight into the topic and what I'm trying to say over here. So as we all know, like on this is September, right? Yeah, I mean September. No, not September. Sorry, pardon me. August 29th. The first season one, the first content drop of season one happened for the First Descendant, and so along with it, many good changes came into the game, like positive changes, a step towards the right direction. To be honest, few notable ones, like I really like this new filtering system that we have in the game right as of now, where I can filter out stuff immediately, like, and then when I have my in like it's not that sophisticated, but still it works fine. Like I still have to do manual, selection of marking items as junk. Like if I have a bunch of items over here, I can just put the filters, set the filters in here for each individual categories, like weapons and reactors and external components. And like once so I, based on those filters, once my inbox or inventory is full, I can just hold shift to designate those items which specify as junk in my filter category. Like the way I have put my filter in here is like uh, these are the categories that the filter is going to look for in the items that are going to be there in my inventory. And once if the condition is met, it will put it as a chunk, so I can get rid of most of the items in that way. It's not that detailed or not that sophisticated where it will do it like do the assigning of junk materials on its own and just get rid of them. It's not going to happen. It's still not happening like that. I would love to love to have that thing in the game in future. That is going to be great, but still it is a step in the right direction, and I really appreciate the devs for doing it. Great. Other thing that really happened, and I'm going to appreciate the devs for it, is the NPC lip sync. So like I can I can say this because I have seen how bad it was when the game launched, like in the preseason, where I was when I was doing those live streams, I was talking about it. Sorry, give me a minute. Yeah, so I was talking about it from the beginning that the NPC lip sync were not on point. It was like, forget about on point. It was not at all good, but now they have improved it a lot, and kudos to them. Kudos to the devs for doing that. And yeah, it is not yet perfect. There is still some issues, and I get it. This is a this is a game developed in Korea, and like so the original dialect or the language is going to be in Korean. So, and translating it and then doing a lip sync with English is not going to be easy. I totally understand. I get it, and I'm not complaining about it. But yeah, the way they have done it, they have improved it a lot, and I'm going to appreciate it always. Another very nice thing that they have done in this update is the Descendant module changes. Like now we can apply multiple modules, like the way I have done it for the time. Like I haven't done it, like I'm doing it as of now, slowly and steadily for my bunny. So they have done it. They have done that thing, and it's a awesome move. Like it helps a ton, to be honest. So yeah, again, awesome like way, or like great way, and like a step in the right direction. That's what I'm trying to say over here. Pardon me if I'm just sometimes going to stutter a bit. Please forgive me for that. Yeah. Another thing is regarding the story. So the way they introduced Haley into the story, and the way they introduced her, and how she interacted, and the story overall, the story so far has me interested a bit. I'm not going to say that the story is great, amazing, and like it has just done a 180, turn in terms of its overall feel and everything. No, it's not. It hasn't done that. But still, I mean, the way they have presented it, it felt better. The way the new descendant was introduced, Haley, into the story, like in the campaign, felt very well thought. Like, I mean, it was, I liked it, to be honest. I found it to be very well done, and I would like to appreciate the devs for that. Great, right? Also, the UI changes there. So if you haven't noticed, there is a small, not small, but there's a UI change. So here, apparently, the like your attribute, you can see like what are the attributes in a gun, like if they are blue, like your normal attributes, or rare, like the purple ones, or the ultimate, like the golden ones in your gun. And like you don't have to like see, like, so how it helps is that whenever you see a gun, you can immediately say that, okay, I have gold attributes on this gun and blue attributes on this gun. So it all, not just guns, it's for every component. Like you can check the same thing in your auxiliary components as well as in your reactors. So that's a very well done thing. Like I really appreciate it, and I really like it's very clean. It makes the UI clean and it looks good. I'm a little bit like divided for the reactor icon changes. Like, I mean, previously I feel like this is getting little bit too cluttered. Like sometimes it is like, so this is dimension, this is fusion. Like I have spent at least maybe 5 6 7 hours with the game, and I'm getting a little bit uh, better at recognizing them. But yeah, then again, see, you have fusion here. Like fusion has a different symbol, singular has a different symbol, dimension has a different symbol. So this is, I guess, singular. Yeah, and this is going to be tech. It's always going to be tech like this. Yeah, and this is dimension. So triangular is a dimension. So this is like, I don't know how to describe this shape. It's like, I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to try even. And this one is like fusion. So yeah, like that. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I'm not going to complain too much about it. But yeah, I have a mixed feeling about this thing, but still I'm going to appreciate, because it's like, distinctly categorizing each and every type. So like, if I'm like, maybe because what is happening over here is that I have played the game since the start of the preseason, and now I'm quite habituated to seeing the icons in a similar way, like in a different way. And now that the icons have been changed, it is getting a bit of my time and a bit of my effort to get used to it. So I get it. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm okay, let me give it a try for maybe another few 10 15 days, and I think I will get used to it, and I will be able to recognize them better. Hopefully that happens. Great, awesome, right? And another thing that they said they would do, and they did it, and it was really nice. Let me see. I'll try if any of those regions are quite near to the point. Let me see. In Hagios, where is it? Okay, yeah, let's go to Hagios, and I'll show you another thing which is really awesome and has been done by the devs. So just wanted to appreciate it as well. Is it? It's here. Let's go. Okay, so we are here. I'll show you that as well. Try to keep the video as short as possible. Yeah, so if you go to infiltration operations, now you have, man, this done. Great, awesome. Okay, so now you have like these modifiers. Like if I select 100, so if I select 100, there's no additional option applied. But if I go for 150, so these are going to be applied, and then 250. So, and these are fixed like presets that are being applied over here. So anyways, it's fine. It's not going to give me too much, so like previously we had those modifiers where it will disable your sprint, like your descendant won't sprint at all, or otherwise your grapple hook time duration will increase, or maybe it won't work or something like that. Jump will disable. Jump would disable. So those kind of things have been removed. So these are giving us, I mean, okayish, and I'm getting a 250% modifier, which guarantees that I will like I will be able to hit that number, right, to get material patterns. Great, awesome, I love it. My problem starts with a few things. If you could kindly just oh, my bad. I did that to me not on purpose. I did that to me. I'm really very sorry for that. Please bear with me. Okay. My problem with these invasion missions. First of all, these players are being like we are being forced to play these missions on solo. One thing, okay, and I think when the whole game, there is no such content in the game so far which pushes or forces the player to play any mode solo, right? I mean, that's the whole point. You want this game, because this is a PvE game, you want players to play together and clear content, right? I don't understand the point of pushing players to play this kind of content as a solo, because if you watch my stream video, you will see the bosses that we will encounter in these missions at the end are very tanky, and for people who do not have a well spec'd descendant are going to struggle very much. Okay, and the rewards, okay, I'll come to that later. Wait, before that, the puzzles are, I mean, I'm not going to say hard, but there is little to no explanation done on what to be done on certain levels that pissed me off very much yesterday. I was very, very angry about it. And like even thinking about it right now, it is pissing me off, to be honest. There was little you can I had to pause, like I had to take a break from my stream, and I said it openly that I would be looking into stuff on YouTube, because I did not know what the hell I was doing and what I have to do, because the game did not tell me what to do, rather than just giving me some random shit. So that happened. Okay, and so that is one thing that really ticked me off. Like if you are putting some tricky, maybe for you, because it is not tricky because you have designed it, but try to understand that when a person is, okay, I'll tell, if somebody is going to say, hey, this was very easy for me, it's like, DJ, you didn't understand the basic thing, like, it was so simple. Okay, I get it, I'm a dumb idiot, no issues. But the game, I mean, if the developers come out and say that this game is not for dumb idiots, fine, I'll stop playing the game. But if they are not saying, then I'll say that this game is also for people like me, right, who are not so intellectual and not so, like, into puzzles and solving puzzles. We just want to play the game. We just want to run around with Bunny or whatever the descendant that we want to pick, and just move. The whole game, the game so far in the preseason has promoted movement. Like we are, I don't know why we moved out from that and moved into this puzzle type of thing. It's like, and the puzzles are tricky. They are they are not difficult. They are tricky and annoying. Like if you watch my videos, you will see how annoying they were. To me, they were pretty annoying. Okay, so yeah, that is one thing that they did, which slows you down quite a bit. Like I don't know, like when in their communications, the director mentioned that they were trying to put like more movement, like they were trying to reduce those factors which would stagnize the player movement and all those stuff. They wanted to push players to like do more and like roam, kill, I mean, run around and all those stuff. Like, you get it, right? So they promoted that, and now I don't know why they introduced this. Like, after saying all the stuff, I was really hoping that I saw those puzzle thingies in the trailer. I thought maybe it was not going to be obstructing as much as I got to see it yesterday. So yeah, I mean, that was something that did not work well with me. And so okay, fine. I get it. Like, so okay, another thing. Let me talk about it. I get it. Let me come into the discussion first. Let me put my thoughts back together, because right now I'm just again pissed off. So okay, great. So these missions, they have time. Like, you will have time limits for clearing the dungeons. So like, if you do it on within 5 minutes and 31 seconds, and each dungeon has a different time limit. So if you do it within 5 minutes 31 seconds, you have a different drop rate of these components. I'll come to those later, like just in a minute. And so like, you have different, so, and these will vary. Like, if you want to get the best chance of getting these components, will have to do it within 5 minutes 31 seconds. Okay. Okay, so now another thing, so I'll tell you one thing. You can only run these missions, like these invasion missions, like, so this is, just a moment. So this is one Vulgus invasion. This will count as another one. So you have two options in here, right? Like, this is a Vulgus mission operation. You have two options. You can run two, like, you can run either one of this and one of this. From this one, man, this thing is annoying. Just seriously, like, so yeah, I'm not going to open it again. Sound is annoying me right now. So you can do that like, so 2 times for Hagios, say 2 runs for Hagios and 2 runs for Sterile Land. That means 4 runs. That's it. That's the maximum that you are going to get for a day. For 24 hours, that's the maximum that you can do. Great, right? So, and okay, they are not going to limit you, you can either do, like, you can just do 2 of these, easy, right? Just run 2 of these missions all together, and you are done for Hagios, and then you move to the other region and you do 2 of these, right? This disrupt invasions, and great. So your 4 operations for the day are done. You will be able to do more. I mean another 4, and then after the next 24 hours. Great, right? Now the problem comes. First issue is with Haley. So now Haley, unlike other descendants, so if I take any other descendant like Eugene, we for like, these are our normal descendants. So we just needed 1 enhanced cell blueprint and 1 enhanced stabilizer blueprint, and this spiral catalyst blueprint, and then the code, right? And that's it. The other components, if we had them, we would be able to craft that individual like these cells, I mean stabilizer and then catalyst, and then after that we will be able to craft that descendant. Great, right? For Haley, it's different, man. For Haley, you need cell DNAs. 36 of those cell DNAs. You will have to get them. You will have to get another 36 of stabilizer components. You will have to get another 36 of spiral catalyst ring, and you will have to get another 36 of Haley's data chips. And there is nothing which says, or which has been confirmed, that there is no, I mean, what I'm trying to say is there is no gatekeeping. So for an example, everything is based on RNG, right? I'll show you what I'm talking about. So just remember, each and every item that we need here, right? We need 36 of each of these to craft Haley, right? Let me go in here. So these, whenever you complete any of the invasions. Okay, before I go any further, so if you want to acquire Haley, her items will only drop from disrupt invasions, not from infiltration hard operations hard mode. These are not going to drop her items. You can only get her items from this operation, this invasion haven, where the puzzles and everything is right now. Okay, and so as remember I told you, like if you do it, so she all her items all her items have a 25% of drop rate. That's the chance that you would get. So and now if you are able to finish that run within 5 minutes 31 seconds, then you will get, like, if you have the perfect RNG, like you are getting items 100 out of 100 times, then you will get 3 of each of these items. Remember how many did we need? We need a total of 36 of each individual items, right? So we are getting 3 of these items per run, if provided, given that we are finishing this at 5 minutes, within 5 minutes 31 seconds, and we have the 100% RNG luck. So that means that in a day, the maximum that we can get is 12 components. If we are doing every mission within that first time limit that is given, the best time limit that is given over there, we are doing that within that time limit, and then we have the 100% RNG luck. That means that's the maximum, that even after that we are getting only 12 of these. So it will take us like, even someone does everything like in a perfect way, like, as I told you, like finishing those missions within the best time limit, and then having the luck of 100% RNG, that is obviously not going to happen. So that even for that person, it is going to take exactly 3 days to unlock Haley. Now you tell me, does it like work like it? Because it doesn't work like that. Nobody has that 100% RNG luck. It is not going to happen. The game is designed in a way that it is never going to have that thing. We have seen plenty of times, like whenever you are farming for some component, and say for an example a descendant, and one of the items, even though it is at a 20% drop rate chance, I mean, if it is the last part, it will take probably like an extra hour or two just to grind that item. Sometimes people are just grinding for a day and they're not getting that item, even though that item has a 20 to 35% drop rate. Even rarer items are dropping, but that item won't drop. So that happens. I get it. I'm not going to complain and talk about that thing. This is there. It's not going to change. But here, when you see this, it's like, and so obviously there is no perfect RNG, and this is like not going to work. Like, people are going to keep grinding for, like, why do you need to change your existing grinding system for Descendants? I don't understand that. This is like totally like pushing people to the edge, or pushing people to the limit. This is to me just forcing people to swipe their cards, because people are going to get frustrated for another reason as well, because there is no gatekeeping in here. It's like, even if I ended up, say for an example, my RNG worked really well for her, say my RNG really worked for Haley's reinforced cell DNA. So I have been getting 3, like I've been getting them every day. And on the third day, I had, say, 36 of her reinforced cell DNA. There is no guarantee that on the fourth day, if I run this mission, I will not again get another 3 of her reinforced cell DNAs, rather than getting something else, right? So there you go. And this is really, really bad, man. Like, this is what I was fearing. This is what being Nexon looks like. They will try to monetize the game in such a way, like, for the namesake, this is still free to play, right? You are free to grind and craft, like, get the items and then craft her. Awesome, right? Go ahead. But I mean, I can guarantee you this: the people who are right now running Haley in the game, they all have swiped their cards, they all have bought her. Because even if you have the most perfect RNG, and if you are doing this quest within that time limit, within the golden time limit, it will still take you 3 days, and it is not yet 3 days before, since the update came into picture, right? So all those people have already swiped their cards, and Nexon won. right? Amazing, right? Yeah, it feels so bad, man. And to be honest, I'm not so mad about this part. Like I'm triggered way more about something else rather than grinding out for Haley. I don't care about Haley. I'm to be honest. I mean, I'm fine with whatever I have. The descendants that I have, I am pretty satisfied with them. I don't need to grind any more descendants. I'm just fine. I am ready to. I'm committed to invest in those descendants and build them to their max potential. That's what I'm looking forward to in the game. I'm not worried about getting Haley or anything. The thing that really pissed me off is this. In order to continue through the campaign, I need to do those Vulgus invasion missions 10 times. Like these missions, I need to do 10 times. Okay? First of all, I don't like these missions. They are really annoying. Those puzzles, I'm not a fan of those puzzles. I'm not liking them. That's one thing. Then the max amount of those missions that I can do in a day are 4. So even if I am trying my best, I won't be able to continue with the campaign within the like it will take at least 2 days, and on the third day after doing the remaining 2 missions, I will be able to continue with the campaign. So this is something that really rubbed me off in the wrong way. I mean, you can do whatever the shit that you want to do, Axon, with your game. Like you want to monetize your game, go ahead, monetize your game. You want to put grind and you want force people to swipe their cards. You are already doing it with Haley. Great, awesome. Why do you need to do a gate check in here with the campaign? Let people experience the campaign how they want to with their own pace. Why are you putting a gate check over here that I can't even, I wanted to come finish the campaign yesterday, but I couldn't do it. And that really rubbed me in the wrong way. I'm not interested to see the campaign off because I'm not interested to run those missions. Those Vulgus invasion missions are really pissed me. They have really pissed me off with those missions. I'm not a fan of those missions. I'm not going to do them. If they think that okay, if you want to, I don't freaking care, man. Do hell with your story. Do hell with your stupid ass campaign. I'm not going to care about it. You can just suck it up. I don't care. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to run 8 times those missions, though those missions are not giving me anything beneficial. I'm not enjoying them. Rather than yeah, I can people are going to say like hey, there are some couple of rewards associated and this and that. I don't really care, man. Just I have what I want in the game already, and if not I'll probably grind out few things that I need to. And if Nexon just keeps on putting monetization aspects in those items as well, because sooner or later the way they have started this season, like it is that moment for me. Like yesterday I was thinking like it is it is slowly moving towards that I told you so moment. Because I have been, in my video that I made about the First Descendant, I talked about this monetization aspect that they have. Like this is one of my fears about Nexon, because they are known notoriously for their active monetization practices that they do. They have been doing in their previous games. I think everyone, I mean almost everyone is aware of their Maple Story fiasco. So if not, I mean, just Google it. You will find it. I'm not going to talk about it here. I don't care anymore. So yeah, this is the only thing. Like this was the nail in the coffin thing for me. Like truly, man. Like why do you need to gate check your campaign progression? Like people want to see the campaign through. Then it is a common thing in looter shooters. Like a new season has released. I will go through the campaign and I'll go through the content, and then I'll move and continue with the grinding whatever I want to do, right? I want to see the content through, and now you are putting a gate check in there, and you are not giving me any option. Like okay, it is not as if like I can run the other one, the hard infiltration mission. It's not like that. I won't be able to do that. I need to do those Vulgus missions, those Vulgus invasions, yeah. And on top of it, there is no group play. It's a solo play. You have to do it solo. You have to suffer alone. And I don't know how that thing came into their mind, like we are sharing a world together. Like Descendants, all the players are sharing the same world. People are doing activities. This is something that I really liked about the game when the game launched in the preseason, when everyone was running together. Like people were passing by when I was doing a mission, they were helping me out. I was doing a mission on in the open world, people and I was just running around and seeing people doing their missions. I was helping them out. This is what made the community shine in that moment. And I don't know why they did an 180 degree and introduced this as pushing the Descendants to work and grind a game mode solo. I don't understand this. This is something. And on top of it, they are putting like they are pushing players to buy stuff clearly. With Haley, this is just outright heavy monetization practice, nothing more than that. If anybody is telling me otherwise, I'm not going to believe that. Yeah, you can shill as much as you want. If you can just simp as much as you want for next one, I don't care. This is their tactics of pushing players to swipe their cards, and that's not going to change. Nobody, I'm not going to change my opinion in any way. That is not going to change. But and I really don't care. Like I really, if people want to spend their money, shill their money, go ahead, do it. I don't care. That's fine. But the way they logged the story mode progression, the campaign progression behind this mode, like I need to do it 10 times. Once or twice is not fine for them. You need to run it 10 times so that you get to spend 2 more days extra and for their grand campaign reveal, right? The next part of the grand campaign reveal, right? It's such a 10 on 10 story that I'm dying to play, go through this pain of playing this game mode 10 times. Yeah, if they think that, yeah, I mean, they are clearly dreaming. I'm definitely going to say that I'm not going to be the only one who is going to, like talk about this stuff or be angry about this stuff. But yeah, if you are watching this video, I would love to know what you think about it, and probably have a chat about it as well in the comments. So yeah, I'm going to end this video over here. I don't want to take much of your time. I have already taken quite a lot of your time just rambling and talking, because I'm really frustrated, man. The way they did this, I mean, they just literally, I just lost much of my interest to just play the game or grind the game out. I'm like, I have made a commitment to myself that I will be maxing out my bunny and ultimate epic to their fullest potential. I'll try to do that. And so far, at least the things that I need to grind out in order to maximize them are not locked behind such aggressive monetization practices. So that's great, but I don't know in future what's going to happen. Maybe they will change stuff in the upcoming seasons. Maybe like season 2 will surprise us even more with all even more monetization practices. Yeah, who knows? I like, after this thing, I mean I'm in genuine shock and disappointed, to be honest. Yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you have a great time, great day, great evening ahead. So yeah, take care, much love, peace. I see you in the next one. Bye bye.